Let's go over how to use EzDispense on the signature washer. I'm going to briefly break down the basics of EzDispense, and then we can dive into everything that you can do with it. EzDispense is an automatic detergent and softener dispensing system and is on by default. In previous washers, you would fill up a dispenser cup or toss a pack in the drum each time you did a load of laundry. But EzDispense is different, and you fill up a dispenser once about every 18 loads of laundry before refilling it. The dispenser for this model can be found at the bottom of the washer. Push in the indent, and then push in the drawer on the right-hand side to release the dispenser tank. The tank on the left is for the detergent, and the tank on the right is labeled for softener. You fill these both up to the max fill line, and then the washer will sense your load size and then auto-dispense the appropriate amount of detergent and softener each time, which is based on an average of 1.5 ounces for detergent and 2 ounces of softener. Once you are running low, you will receive a notification on the washer that will let you know to refill it. One last thing, you only want to use high-efficiency detergent or detergent labeled as HE in the dispenser. You can't put detergent sheets, pods, bleach in the dispenser. If you want to add these, you can turn off EzDispense and add it directly in the drum, which I'll go over in a minute. Now that I've gone over the basics, let's review the different settings for the dispenser. When you select the detergent button, you can access all your main options for both the detergent and softener. It opens to this detergent control normal, and it says default 1.5 below. So the EzDispense will make small adjustments up or down of this 1.5 base on the weight size that it senses. You can adjust this amount with the slider in increments of 10%. You might do more for something extra soiled or do less for some delicate items. You can control the softener the same way. You can also adjust the 1.5 ounces, but you would only normally do this if you are using a detergent that is a higher concentrate. You'll know if it's higher based on the labels of your detergent. You'll see things like 2 times or 4 times concentration on the packaging. If you connect the washer to the LG ThinQ app, there's a calculator in there that will teach you how to do this if you want to change it. Next, let's look at what to do if you want to manually add detergent, add bleach, use a pod, or use detergent sheets. You can turn the dispenser off individually by deselecting the auto detergent dispense button. You can just turn one off like softener if you don't want to use it for a specific load and keep the dispenser on, or you can turn them both off if you want to manually add a detergent pack or a sheet. There isn't a bleach dispenser on this washer, so to add bleach, you need to use a bleach tablet and add it directly to the drum. There are a few more things to look at before we wrap up on detergent use. At the top, you see a dispenser usage menu. In this menu, I have 3 options to customize the dispenser tank. I have one for detergent and softener, which is what we've been working with. I have another for 2 types of detergent. This is good if you use a different detergent for younger kids or maybe a family member is hypoallergenic. When using 2 different detergents, I can access a new menu option called Detergent in Use, and in here I can select which detergent I want to use for the cycle. I also have the option to use the same detergent. This would save me time if I only use one detergent because it would almost double the amount of detergent in the dispenser. When switching between tanks, you will be prompted to perform a nozzle clean, which flushes out the dispenser, and the prompt will instruct you on how to do this. The last option I have is auto detergent by cycle. When this option is enabled, I can customize and save my detergent settings for each cycle I use. So I'm going to the bedding cycle, and I'm going to turn on the auto detergent by cycle option. I'm going to increase the amount of detergent to the max amount because my comforter is large and bulky, and then I'm going to decrease my softener usage a little bit because it's too fragrant for me when I sleep. Now let's back out, and you can see the applied changes for maximum and less on the detergent settings for bedding. Now I'm going to customize another cycle. Let's choose delicates. And I'm going to do less detergent as my option for this one. And then let's change the softener to the lowest setting called minimum. Let's go back and you can see my detergent and softener settings were applied to this cycle. And if I go back to bedding, you can see the options change so I can save individual detergent settings by cycle. I can even go back into bedding and go down the softener and just turn it off, and it'll save too. And if we go back to delicates, you'll see the softener is enabled for this cycle. So this option saves you time and really allows you to customize your cycles.